Being a veteran and meeting Volunteers of America has helped me through any obstacles. I've had some amazing times in my life. I was 18 and I decided to go sign up for the Army. My father was a Marine. Went to Fort Leonard Wood for my basic training, and you talking about being cold. I was a heavy construction equipment repairer. 62 Bravo is what it was called. I fixed cranes, tractors, graders. Being a veteran, I never knew that it could help me like it did. I'm a singer. I've been singing all my life. In '93, I signed with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis with the Sounds of Blackness. And I was singing at Prince's Club every Wednesday. I went to Chicago. People always asking Oprah for stuff. So I kept writing her. I just wanted to come there Valentine's Day, give her roses and balloons and just sing to her. The next week, I was on Oprah singing. At the end of the show, they asked you, do you want to ask any questions? So the one lady stood up and said, I don't know, but the brother that was singing, I want to introduce him to my cousin who lives in Chicago. So Oprah them tried to do a matchmaking thing, but no, I was good on that. It was so amazing when they had me come up and sing, and it's just been uphill since then. Willie has always been a good kid. My son, he's the life of the party. It took him a while to find his way, but star basketball player, football player, everything. And he just had a natural gift. June 21st, he was out celebrating his birthday. Police called me and asked me to come down to this crime scene about 2 a.m. And they said, it's your son. His body was just laying there, just a pool of blood. The guy who murdered my son, his only statement has been he was mad because his girlfriend was liking my son. I went home because I was tired. His mom had just flew to town and told me she was there, so I went down to open the door. When I came back up, I heard like some crackling noises. And before I could get back upstairs, I opened the door and all the fire just flew out. I had money in the house. I was trying to get back in the house to get the money and I almost died. When I got to the VA and they were doing the x-rays, they thought I had cancer because they saw little black spots. I'm like, wait a minute. My son get killed this morning. My house burnt up tonight and now you telling me I got cancer. So when I say I lost everything, I lost everything that day. After they did their little procedures and tests, they called me days later and told me, well, you don't have cancer. It was blessed probably from the soot. So I said, you know what, God, I got to get out of here. I got to go. I had just bought a $400 van. The van had 400 and some thousand miles on it. I'm like, I don't know where you're gonna take me in this guy, but okay. My son, little Joey, had said something about Daddy. I heard that in Washington, D.C., they really take care of their veterans. As close as I got was Virginia, Bristol. And I was sleeping in my van every night on a Harris Teeter's lot. I was calling around for shelters and just different things. And the lady from the veterans place told me to call Volunteers of America and see if they would help. When I met Miss Carlin, she told me, she said, well, you know what, we can get you out of this situation of sleeping on the parking lot. And one day, this woman went to bed. And I went from sleeping in my van in somebody's driveway to the Marriott Suites in Gainesville. So, Volunteers of America paid my rent for at least 6 or 7 months until I got this place here. The veterans came through and Then Volunteers of America even paid my, deposit, everything. I'm like, who does this? Not thinking about, I had even asked God, just take me someplace where I can start over fresh, not knowing the people He was gonna put me in place with. Volunteers of America saved my life. I wake up every day knowing I'm not in a van sleeping. Got to look around, got to go find a bathroom. I got my own place that you all helped me get. Just talking to you all over the phone, it feel like family. Being a veteran and meeting Volunteers of America in the love of God has helped me through any obstacles. Vets that's out there, man or female, don't think it's the end, because God will make a way out of no way. And if you see this, call Volunteers of America. And I promise you, all your nightmares gonna turn into dreams. This is the song that I would like to do for you. Jesus, you're the center of my joy. All that's good and perfect comes from you. You're the heart of my contentment. Hope for all that I do. Jesus, you're the center of my joy. Jesus, you are my Alpha and my Omega. Jesus, you sent Volunteers of America to help me. Jesus, you're the center of my joy.